Today, let's look at a pretty easy, cost-effective way of making a moldable ice pack at home. Typically, following an injury, such as a muscle strain, a ligament sprain, or even surgery, there tends to be a considerable amount of swelling around the affected area. Within the first 24 to 48 hours, it's important that you rest, ice, and elevate the area if possible. Icing helps to reduce pain and control swelling. When applying an ice pack, you want to be sure to have a barrier, such as a towel, between your skin and the ice pack itself. Leave the ice pack in place for about 15 to 20 minutes. Within this time frame, you'll feel sensations of coldness, burning, aching, and numbness. My personal suggestions when suggesting ice to patients is to only leave it in place 15 to 20 minutes per hour. I'll usually instruct them to ice at least 3 to 4 times a day, but only once within that hour's time frame. So let's get started. Things you're going to need today: 1 gallon size Ziploc bag, measuring cup, 3 cups of water, and 1 cup of rubbing alcohol. I would suggest being on a level surface, makes it a lot easier for you. So let's get your Ziploc bags open. So due to time, I've already put 3 cups of water together. So we're going to add that in first. Followed by the rubbing alcohol. Want to be sure to remove the air out of the bag. Be careful not to spill your contents. And you're going to shake it up to make sure the alcohol gets saturated throughout the water as well. Alright, so once you've done that, you're going to put it inside your freezer. Make sure you're able to lay it somewhere flat. Leave it in for at least a couple of hours. Using the alcohol helps to prevent the water from freezing completely. So after a couple of hours, your finished product will look something like this. I like these versions of the ice packs better because they fit better around the shoulder and the knees or any other funny shaped joints. A little tip for you: if you're having issues with the ice pack staying in place, use either a strap or a belt, something you may already have around the house, to help secure it. Another tip is I would suggest making 2 ice packs, particularly if you're icing around the knee. With knees, you'll notice most of your swelling at the top of the knee, but most of your blood supply to the knee is in the back. So you do want to be sure to target that area as well. Again, being certain to use your barriers between your skin and the ice pack, and leaving your ice pack in place for about 15 to 20 minutes. So if you have any questions or concerns, please leave me a comment, send me a message.